Okay, good evening, everybody. Well, you're welcome to my page. It's another lovely Sunday evening, as usual. I'm sorry it's taking me this long, but I have been working on the book as I promised. So I'm just about few pages to finish. How to Winning with People by John Maxwell. Into Pomodia, bear with me. Bear with me. Bye to me. Makachi because minya feedback baby. Madam as I time be a motion feedback kamenya. If we never be able. Now we cried me am mammy honey say if ye yakachi na miss me into the old canibi. Into obi catches of my mamma Miss Makachi. Into me mama crab biemo. More table from one more fanchame. I'm not saying anything different from what I usually say, because I'm having a lot of comments that a lot of people are really interested and would love to. So I'm going to be starting an audio podcast in English, and then I will stick the videos to the local language. And in the detail one is this brought for me audio Facebook podcast. Na video ni de she's the bear will be at me because me request I will even youth for a sorry name cool for pese me videos no chere ade kakra nti e hu behia say ni china ndo be anti asembwa nti but I hope everything is fine. You know what I will say. I'm going to ask you, how are you? How have you been? It's been a long time. Well, at this point, you know, if it's good, kudos. If it's not, strategize and work on it. You're welcome once again. So things are really tough. I hope you all know that. I mean, what am I asking? You all know? Yeah, we all know that. Things are tough. So please take care of yourself. Please manage your finances wisely. And please take your time when you want to make any purchase of anything that is expensive, because one wrong decision, the comedy will be because it's it's not going to turn back. So please, let's all be alert and be wise. So my heart goes out to those of us who are home and we don't have anything doing, because in times like this, if you don't have any source of income, it's painful. So I'm here to encourage you all and share the little that I know with you all. The little I know about money is that you earn it when you exchange, you give something. So you can earn money by just sitting around, but you can earn money when you have something to give. People pay you for it, something valuable, something that is of value. So I want you to do this with me. Take some time and think about yourself, your passion, things you like to do. Think about it. What are the things that you really know how to do, and whenever you do it, everybody's clapping for you, everybody's hailing you. Think about it and note it down. Could be 1, 2, 3 things. Just note it down and identify which among them does not require any huge resource to do. So identify that one as well, and the ones that also requires a lot of resources, whether money, time, or so I want you to focus on the ones that is not so capital intensive or doesn't require a lot of resources, and think about the people around you who have seen you do this and thought of it as a brilliant idea or brilliance, and think about how these people can be of help or support for you to be able to use this to make some income or generate some income. I say this because most of the times we feel you need to conform to a certain ways of doing things in order to achieve anything, but it's hard time. You need to learn how to think outside the box. You don't always have to sit around waiting for the next job announcement to jump into queue for an interview. Sometimes it's important that you creatively also search for an opportunity to present yourself. And I learned this at a very tender age when I was working with one of this country's greatest consultants. So there is a thing we call creative job search. And it's your ability to position yourself for an employer to identify you. And sometimes you don't only have to just be static, but you can also walk up to an employer and introduce yourself and your skills and what you can do, and see if there will be any opportunity for you to work for part-time or as part-time or full-time. So I'm sharing this with you so that you can also use it. I don't know if it will be beneficial, but after you've done that exercise of listing whatever the things are, look at which one of them that might be useful to anybody, any group of people that is your target. So you find that you identify the group of people. It could be nursing mothers. Maybe you're so good with kids love you, and surprisingly they just want to give you a hug and kisses and whatever, and they're glued to you whether their parents are around or not. So you have something there. So for you, your target people who will be interested in this kind of things are busy moms. It doesn't matter. We say that this is only done in the cities, but it doesn't matter where you are. It could be just a trader. If the mom is a trader and she's very busy and you are there picking the child up to school every morning and back, well, that's something you can get some coins for. And imagine if you're having like 5 kids under your care and you are charging each person, each mom, let's say 50 cedis or 20. I don't know how much you would, but think about something like that. There is no bad idea, okay? If you sit down and do nothing, that's when you lose. You never know. Maybe you would even learn something better if you step out there. So don't stay at home. I'm sorry that things are this way, but just don't give up yet. There's so much in you that the world is yet to see, and it's unfortunate that we are going through these times, but these times are also necessary for those of us who made wrong decisions to rethink our decisions and learn. Those of us who made bad choices, we learn. And those of us who don't know anything about managing finances or anything, this is the period where you learn. You don't waste money, you don't throw money away, you spend wisely. So this times is here to teach all of us something. So put yourself on a pedestal. Just sit yourself down and think about what about you need to change in order to adapt, because if you don't adapt to this, we leave you behind. If you're not careful, you throw yourself back to your worst. That is it, because if you're human beings, we are all goal-oriented. We are glued to achieving something. That's how we are designed. We just want to belong to purpose, certain purpose. So if you don't have that and you don't get yourself one of that, something like that, you find yourself going the opposite direction, and we all have our little hells, and we all know how our brain or how ourselves can lead us to all these hells. So don't let it get to you. Don't do that. Just catch yourself, okay? Just catch yourself and manage yourself. Take care of yourself and value what you have, okay? Be content with what you have. This is not a time for luxurious things. This is not a time for I'm used to eating at the restaurant. I'm not saying don't eat at the restaurant. If you can afford it, do it. But if you can't now, it's necessary that you start taking some cooking class. There's a lot of videos online now that you can take a course on cooking, or free videos on cooking. Just learn how to make your own food and bare necessities, okay? And by the time this thing is over, you become a better person. You're just like your whole home management, you're a pro in home management or life management. I just management, So take care of yourself and don't give up yet. Get you something to do. The ideas I gave you might be, it might not worth anything for you, or might not be specific to your situation, but use that knowledge to think about your life and get yourself doing something, okay? All right, so I will end it here. I'm still on it. I will finish very soon, and I'm going to come back and share all that I get out of it with you. By the way, tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm super excited. Looking forward to tomorrow. So have a great day and have a good evening, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Be prepared for tomorrow. It's Monday. Nobody likes Monday, including me. It's my birthday, so I love it. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Night night.